here today with Dr. Robert Corish, who is a doctor of preventive medicine. Today we're going to be talking about what is it?
Astaxanthin.
Astaxanthin. What is astaxanthin?
Well, astaxanthin is a carotenoid, so it's in the same family as beta-carotene, lutein, and lycopene. But unlike the other carotenoid cousins, it has far more antioxidant abilities, and in fact it is being described as the king of the carotenoids.
What is an antioxidant?
That's a good question. An antioxidant is a substance that stops free radicals from causing damage to cells. Now, this process by which the free radicals cause damage to cells is called oxidation, hence the name antioxidant. And astaxanthin is probably the strongest antioxidant that I am aware of.
Okay, why would you call it a super antioxidant?
I'd call it a super antioxidant because when we compare different antioxidants, their ability to neutralize these harmful free radicals, we look at their ability to neutralize them, catch them, and eliminate the danger. And when we compare it with the other antioxidants, the celebrity antioxidants such as vitamin C and vitamin E, I'll give you a little example. Vitamin C can handle one free radical at a time. Vitamin E can also handle one free radical at a time. So one bad free radical, one vitamin, one for one. Astaxanthin can neutralize multiple free radicals simultaneously, somewhere between 13 and 19. Also, there are a variety of different types of free radicals, so it's not just one species. There's hydroxyl free radicals, singlet oxygen, peroxyl, nitroxyl. Some of these vitamins can only handle one particular kind of free radical. Astaxanthin can handle multiple kinds, therefore puts it in the category that it is a super antioxidant.
Now we know what an antioxidant is. What is a free radical?
Well, a free radical, the easiest way to explain what a free radical is it's a toxic molecule. And it's a molecule that attacks cells and tissues so as to become stable. And these harmful molecules come from the environment, in food additives, from ultraviolet radiation from the sun, tobacco, excess sugars. And we're surrounded by these toxic free radicals every single day. And it's the antioxidants that will quench the free radicals and render them harmless. So that's what a free radical is.
Cool. So where does the super antioxidant come from?
Well, there are a variety of sources, and one would be salmon, shrimp, krill, but the most abundant source and the most concentrated source comes from a microalgae called H. Pluvialis. And just to give you some comparison, if we took a gram of salmon or a gram of krill or a gram of shrimp or a gram of the algae, and we measured the amount of astaxanthin within each of these sources, the salmon would contain somewhere between 5 and 40 parts per million. The krill would contain 120 parts per million.
Wow.
And the shrimp approximately 1,200 parts per million. The algae contains 40,000 parts per million. So it is a far more potent and concentrated source, and it's also a more sustainable source.
That's interesting. Tell us more about that algae and why it makes it.
Well, the algae, during times of stress, such as excess sunlight or in times of drought where there's no water, what it will do, it will manufacture this carotenoid, astaxanthin. And the astaxanthin will form a shield around the algae and protect it from free radical damage. So therefore, this dome of protection is almost a survival mechanism by the algae. And it has been reported that this algae can survive up to 30 years during times of drought without any water. And then when the water returns, the algae reappear and continue with their life cycle. So imagine having that kind of antioxidant capacity, that protection within our cells, and now we can.
So tell us about the health benefits.
Astaxanthin affects multiple health conditions, and for example, we have plenty of research and documentation on human clinical trials. For example, in heart health, it improves the blood lipid profiles by increasing the HDL, which is the good cholesterol. It can reduce triglycerides, but more importantly, it also prevents and inhibits the oxidation of LDL cholesterol. And this really is the on switch for the formation of atherosclerosis and heart disease. And astaxanthin is also being shown to help in brain health. Astaxanthin passes through the blood-brain barrier, so therefore it offers antioxidant protection to the brain and the spinal cord. And a recent study showed that astaxanthin reduces the amount of hydroperoxides, these damaging chemicals that are in red blood cells. And we have also found that these peroxides, when they accumulate in very high quantities, it's associated with Alzheimer's and dementia. So some scientists have even said that it might help prevent the formation of this neurodegenerative disease. As far as skin health, astaxanthin acts as an internal sun barrier and can prevent inflammation, sunburn, and also helps with photoaging, so reducing fine lines and wrinkles. And this is why astaxanthin is very popular in the Orient, where white skin is considered a desirable characteristic. In joint health, astaxanthin has been shown to reduce the pro-inflammatory messages. So these are the messages that actually switch on the whole inflammation process. So with astaxanthin, you get reduced pain, reduced swelling, and improved mobility. Astaxanthin has also been shown to help in eye health because it also passes through the blood-retinal barrier and reduces strain from computer use. It prevents the formation of cataracts and has also been helped to inhibit the formation of macular degeneration. Thank you, Miss Interviewer.
Thank you.
You did wonderful.
I got
Absolutely wonderful.